That's a 125. G'day everyone. Welcome to the show. What I wanted to have a chat tonight about was board rotation. It is a question that comes up a lot amongst everyone, not just for me and a lot of people in my data sphere. But how often should you do it? Why should you do it? Most of us know why we should do it. It's about board care and caring for your board. Unfortunately, most dartboards have that. You'll see it on the shot and the unicorn that I have as well. So it does look better with that at the top, but unfortunately you can't always have it like that. I did it once. I really liked the look of, I think it was the Blade 4 dual core I had, but I didn't look after it well enough. And right below the triple 20, and this one's also developing one here as well. I had a welt about a half an inch. It would stick out from the board just below the triple 20. So whenever I rotated, it went around the board with it and was annoying, especially when you're going for triple 10 or something like that, or triple 8. You often go for that, or any triple with around the black ones. It was hard to hit because you had this big thing sticking out and was just bugging the shit out of me. But so the main question is, this board here is my practice board. I probably did this one probably every fortnight, I reckon. But now that I'm playing in an online tournament, I'm throwing a lot more consistently. And what I'm going to do right now is grab this timer that I have ready, and we're going to do a little science experiment. Put this back on. That's if you even use a surround, so surround back on. Sorry, that was a bit boring. Stop the timer. The camera's going to be backwards, but that says 28.29. So 28.29 seconds, not even a 30-second job. So the simple answer, in my opinion, is do it sessionally. So I would say sessionally because we don't all play daily. So if you're not throwing one day, you're not going to come and rotate your board. After every session, rotate your board. So if I don't do a practice session that day but have an online game, I'm still going to rotate after that game. Now, the benefits, it's just unreal. Like this one is a little bit uneven, as I said here. There is a little welt there. This white bit's pretty deep. This bottom one, right at the bottom there, it is now the 10. That's really deep as well. The wire's out. Same with that triple 18. So this board here, I've had this for about a month. And you can see that from back there. It looks amazing. This one I'm doing nightly. I'll bring it up closer. Probably look at it from there. So I'm now just over halfway around this board. That there is the original bed. And it still looks absolutely stunning. It looks amazing. And I rotate that every day. Or every session. If I throw on it for like 3 minutes, I won't rotate it, but I wouldn't count it as throwing. So every proper session, I'll rotate that one, which is most days. If I don't rotate it, if I don't take it off, because a lot of the times I'll play my games on it and then put this one back on because the kids throw a lot. So I like to let them use this board with this surround, not the new one. I'll definitely do it after the match. So before I go to bed, before I shut down everything, I'll rotate my board, and then the next morning, if I get up and I don't change it, I will throw on a new section of triple 20 or new section of every part of the board. And it's pretty amazing. It looks stunning. We'll see this board here is about 7 months old, I reckon, and it still looks okay, but I'm going to hold my tongue or hold sway or hold whatever you want to call it, and see how this one looks in 6 months. And I guarantee you it's going to still look pretty good and a lot better than what this one looks like, even though this one is relatively even with probably 2 beds that I went over the top on, one being this one and one being this one here. So pretty simple. Nightly, do it nightly, sessionally, whatever you want to call it. Look after your ball because they're not cheap anymore. The biggest, the Windmauer Blade 6 triple core is a $200+ dartboard. This one here, 110. The Shot Dartboard, 140. The Unicorn Eclipse HD2, which in itself is a stunning board. This one doesn't even get used except for video, so I've probably thrown on this for about 10 minutes tops. That one is $160. So they're not cheap for the top of the line, great looking boards that are built to survive. So you want to look after them. Keep rotating them. As I said, sessionally is the best way to go. You're going to take care of your board. So keep throwing on your board, look after it, love it, don't leave it, and happy days.